Is this thing on? Probably is. Okay, it's the evening. Stuff has been happening. You can see the light's quite bright. But let's do 4 cards. What city was the capital of America prior to 1790? I'm going to say Boston. Who had a British hit with This Old House in the 80s? I believe it's Shaking Stevens, who has the same birthday as my dad. Where did Abraham Lincoln give his famous address on 19th November 1863? Gettysburg. How was J. Gatz better known? The Great Gatsby, maybe? Although I don't think it says art lecture, so probably is Great Gatsby. Which is used to make cheese, the curd or the whey? Curd. What bingo number is referred to as Heinz beans? I mean, is it 57 because of number of Heinz things? Heinz varieties? But seems odd. Oh, no, okay. New York was the capital. Second guess myself there. Shaking Stevens had the hit with This Old House. Gettysburg was where Lincoln did his address. J. Gatz was the Great Gatsby. The curd is used to make cheese, and it is 57 varieties. So that was a 5 out of 6. On to the second card. What do Anheuser-Busch of America produce more than any other company in the world? Bottles of beer, or beer, cans of beer. I don't know, but definitely beer. Well, lager. In fact, an American adjunct lager using rice. Indeed, I've just read a book about the meaning of brewing. What early TV series always opened with "This is the city, I'm a cop"? Dragnet. What young heroine lived in the lighthouse that overlooked Big Harcar Rock? No idea. What language did Samuel Beckett consider to be more precise and logical than English? German. What apart from graphite is the other form of crystalline carbon? Diamond. What team literally sank in 1978? It's almost certainly one of the Oxbridges. Let's go. I think it's Cambridge who famously sunk. It is indeed beer that Anheuser-Busch make. Dragnet was indeed the name of the TV show. I mean, I only know that because of the film. Grace Starling looked over Big Harcar Rock. Samuel Beckett thought that French was a more precise and logical than English. I suppose it slightly is. Diamond is indeed the other crystalline form of carbon. And it was Cambridge who sank. So that is 4 out of the 6. What nation drinks the most beer per capita? It's either the UK or it's Germany. Well, I suppose it could actually also be and then having just read, but it could also be Czechoslovakia at the time of this question. Also back then, maybe not so much. I'm going to say Germany. What guitarist was known as the King of Twang? I don't know, let's say Bo Diddley. What country's bombers destroyed Iraq's unfinished nuclear reactor in June 1981? Israel. What nursery rhyme concludes with a dish running away with a spoon? The cow jumped over the moon. Is that the name of the nursery rhyme? What psychologist noted that the one question that has never that has never been answered. It's what does a woman want? Sigmund Freud. What famous Test cricketer won an FA Cup medal with Arsenal? This is one of the ones I should know. Because obviously it used to be a lot easier to play cricket and football because the seasons didn't clash. What do they do now? I'm going to say Jack Hobbs. Okay, it's okay. West Germany, so I'll say it as another. Dwayne Eddy. Israel's, oh yeah. Hey Diddle Diddle is the name of the nursery rhyme. Sigmund Freud was indeed the person who doesn't know what a woman wants, and then it was Dennis Compton, not Jack Hobbs. And yes, thinking now that I've seen the answer, it was Dennis Compton. So that was 3 out of 6. So on to today's final card. What country became a republic in 1937 and left the Commonwealth in 1949? Interesting. Trying to think of somewhere which. Oh. Is that South Africa? What, starring Gil Gascoigne, was the first British TV series to feature a female police officer? It's Judy something, isn't it? It's Bravo. Juliet Bravo. Probably. What mountain on the French-Italian border were Michael Picard and Jacques Valmont the first to climb? Is that the Matterhorn? I'm going to say the Matterhorn. Who, in a Joe Orton play, was being entertained? I don't know. What type of vegetable is a Maris Piper? It is a potato. Who did cricketers respectfully refer to as the Doctor? That would be W.G. Grace. So, okay. Ira, or the Republic of Ireland, which, yes, I suppose is right. I mean, yes, I suppose they did leave the Commonwealth, didn't they? But yes, so not South Africa then. The Gentle Touch. Yeah, okay. Mont Blanc is the mountain which I have skied somewhere near. Mr. Sloane is who is entertained at the Joe Orton play. Maris Piper is indeed a potato, and it was obviously W.G. Grace who was referred to as the Doctor. So I got a 2 out of 6 on that one. So 14 out of 24, so better than 50%, but I still think I could have done better than that. One day we'll get a whole 6 out of 6, I'm sure.